And welcome back to North of the Broad. Latrice Smith has joined us. She is the founder and the owner of a very unique but important company, and it is called Clinical Lab Partners. It's good to talk with you again. I think we talked maybe a couple months ago.
Yes, ma'am.
So good to have you with us on North of the Broad here in Beaufort. Let's kind of, for those that didn't hear the interview that we did on Talk of the Town a while back, a little bit about your background and how you started your business. I know you're a phlebotomist now, but you
Yes.
weren't always a phlebotomist.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so tell us.
It started with me taking my mom to the doctor.
Yeah.
She had to get blood work done, getting home, taking her bandage off, and there's a bruise on her arm.
Yeah.
So that kind of irritated me. So it persuaded me to go to school to become a phlebotomist. It takes about 9 months for the phlebotomy certificate. And I started the phlebotomy business in 2020. That's when COVID hit, so it kind of threw me back.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. So now I'm starting again. My main target are the elderly, those who are bedridden, hard to get around, limited transportation. That way they don't have to go and sit at the doctor's office or at the lab. I can come to their house, draw their blood, get a urine sample or whatever needs to be done, and take it to the lab for them.
And so let's delve more into your services. So you can, again, you go to the home.
Yes.
And you can do your analysis. You can do, obviously, the blood work. Anything else that you, lab-wise, that you would need to?
Yes. Also,
check out?
I do DOT and non-DOT specimens for people who are looking for employment.
Oh, okay.
And also, I do DNA tests. I just recently started that one.
Wow. Is that, now how do you do a DNA? Is that through the?
We do mouth swab or we can do blood work.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Now, why did you decide to get into DNA? I guess there's a need for it.
Yes, there is. I had gotten a couple of phone calls about it, and at that time I wasn't able to do it. So I got in touch with the company and they brought me on as a partner.
Exactly. Your service area, Latrice, is that we're in Beaufort, and we talked with you on Hilton Head several weeks ago. So do you go, is it all of the Lowcountry or all Beaufort County or Jasper?
Mainly all of the Lowcountry. I'm able to travel Beaufort, Hilton Head, Ridgeland, Hardyville, Bluffton. Even if I have to go to Walterboro, somewhere like that, I would be able to travel. Okay.
And how do you get, may I ask, how do you get paid? So the individual, do they put it through their insurance or is it cash? Or?
Yes, ma'am. I have cash payment or credit card payment, or I can file their Medicaid, Medicare.
Wow, so you do that for them?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot of paperwork, but that's important.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to share with us maybe a story of a patient? Obviously, you don't need to, wouldn't give their name, but just and how appreciative they are to have your service?
Yes. This one lady that I did, she was my first client, and she was very appreciative. She said, I would never go back to the doctor or to the lab to get blood work done. I will be calling you.
Because there's the weight, but then there's the anxiety too of having, and then the drive to be able to have somebody actually come to your home and provide that service. So how's your mom doing?
She's doing well. She's getting better. She does has dementia, but it's a process every day.
And your business is going to continue to grow, we hope.
Yes, ma'am.
And again, this is for all ages. It doesn't have to be a senior. So I was just thinking, oh, that's more of a senior citizen business. No. It could be, I guess, children as well. Yes,
ma'am. I do from ages 3 months to the elderly.
All right. And how do we find you?
I can be located at clinicallabpartnersllc.com, or I can be reached at 843-929-9980. or 843-470-0925.
Very good. So if you don't want to go to the doctor's office or, a specialty clinic or whatever, you can just call Latrice and she can come to your home and do whatever you need to have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Nice seeing you as well.
Again, Latrice Smith, who is Clinical Lab Partners founder and owner. And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away.